Boker Tov, one pasuk for today, and then we're going to be doing the Kaddish and then the Tziduk Hadin. So, Mishlei Proverbs Pasuk Lamed Aleph. So we mentioned in the last pasuk that sometimes a person steals if he's hungry and he justifies himself. I'm hungry, I'm poor, I need to steal. The next pasuk, V'nimtza yeshalem shivatayim et kol hon beto yiten. But then it will come out, if he steals, the problems with robbery is that you will pay sevenfold. We'll see what that means. And you will even lose all of the wealth of your own house. You will lose. So paying sevenfold says as follows, the Gaon of Vilna, that there are 7 types of robberies. And he says as follows. Number 1 is the person that steals and returns exactly what he stole. Number 2 is the person that steals and he pays money. Instead of what he stole, he pays it back in money. Number 3, Meshalem Kefel. In the time of the Gemara, if a person was caught afterwards, he never admitted, they caught him, and they found that he stole this item, he has to pay back double what he stole. The 4th case is Meshalem Arba v'chamisha. If a person stole animals, and it depends if it was a sheep or it was a cow, and he was caught, no, he didn't admit, he was caught, he would have to pay 4 times or 5 times the amount that he paid. 5 times for the cow, 4 times for the goat. Why? Because for a goat, he doesn't usually follow someone who's not his master. So he had to carry it and this. So he already got a little bit of a punishment. So we lowered it to 4 times. But a cow is easy to walk with with anyone, so therefore they pay 5 times. The 5th type of robbery is if someone steals from the what's the word? Picadon. The deposit, the collateral. Someone gives a collateral, and then you steal the collateral. Or, Shomer Atzmo Shaganav. Let's say someone says, hey, can you watch this? I'm going out of town, watch my jewelry. And then you come back, you say, oh, it got stolen, but you took it. Or the 7th is abducting, stealing a person. 7 forms of stealing. But he says, these 7 forms, why is it 7? Shlomo Melech says 7. Because he says there's 7 levels of Gehinam as well. 7 levels of Gehinam, which connect to the word have. Have means to give, but have is like a dog that just wants and wants more and more. So if a person follows his ta'ava, his lust, that he wants more and more, the word have, hey and bet, 5 and 2 is 7. He says that's how the 7 levels of Gehinam are broken up into the 12 months of the year after a person passes away. After a person passes away, that's judgment year. And during judgment year, the maximum sentence you could get is 12 months of Gehinam. But we say no one's that bad. Therefore, we stop the Kaddish at 11 months. We give a little bit of a break. But that's why we mark the 11 months. We say no one's that bad. How does it work? He says that it's like Hey and Bet, 5 and 2. So 5 categories, it gets worse and worse in Gehinam throughout the year of the 12 months. So 5 categories are 2 months each. So the first 2 months, you're in level 1 of Gehinam. Second 2 months, you're in level 2. Third 2 months. So 5 sections, that takes you through 10 months. And then the worst 2 is 11th month, and 12th month is the worst level of Gehinam. That's why we say no one gets to that level, unless they're really, really Rishaim. We hope that person just is in Gehinam, the cleansing process, for a shorter time. But these 7 that Shlomo Melech says the Gaon of Vilna is connected to the 7 depths and categories of Gehinam. And then he ends that when a person steals, in particular, we also see this with Lashon Hara. What's happening is, I'm taking this person's property, or if I'm speaking Lashon Hara, I'm speaking about this person, I'm doing a sin against this person, says the Gaon of Vilna. It could also be like a trade. You steal, he gets your olam haba, he gets your mitzvot. You steal, you do averot on him, he gets your mitzvot. So these are things that we don't want to play around with. Robbery, lashon hara, doing things against others. Because essentially you could be doing a trade, and you could trade your good merits for averot that you're causing this person. And we strengthen ourselves not to be have, as the Gaon of Vilna says, to run after our lust, which could end us up in very bad places. אמן ואמן. רבי חנניה בן הקשה אומר, רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות את ישראל לפיכך חיבר עליהם תורה מצווה, שנאמר אדוני חפץ למען צדקו הגדיל תורה וידיר קדיש על ישראל. אמן.